And welcome in to Spring Hill, Tennessee, Teal Field inside of the Spring Hill Little League Complex for this matchup between Goodlettsville and Lexington for the state championship here on the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. Peyton Calvert, I'm Lewis Maddox on the call for the Front Porch Sports Radio Network, WKOM and KRM, the Kennedy Broadcasting Company. And we appreciate all of you tuning in today on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and on our website for this championship matchup between these two 9- and 10-year-old teams. It's been a long week, and we are finally here at the conclusion of this state tournament run here in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Could go into tomorrow as Lexington with one loss, Goodlettsville undefeated here in the tournament. So if Lexington wins tonight, there will be another game, winner take all, tomorrow night on Friday, and we'll have the coverage of that one as well here on the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. Both myself and Peyton Calvert have covered both these teams throughout the week. And Peyton, there's a reason that Goodlettsville is undefeated, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely, Lewis. They've got terrific pitching. They're very disciplined, and they hit the ball hard. They're a great Little League squad, and they're looking to finish it out here today on Championship Thursday.
Carson Lowe is on the mound for Goodlettsville, and Cade Reynolds leading off tonight for Lexington. And we are underway here in the top of the first inning. It's a swing through by Reynolds. 0-1 count. He swings through pitch two. It's an 0-2 count for Cade Reynolds. Starting in right field today for Lexington. Played the majority of the tournament in center. Moved to third base last night in the win against Columbia. Now playing in right field here tonight for Lexington. He fouls away the 0-2 pitch and will stay right there. Once again, the 0-2 offering from Lowe. It's fouled away once again. Back this time on the third base side to the backstop. We'll stay at 0-2. It's Cade Reynolds, Griffin Williams playing in center field. Duncan Gorsier behind home plate. Clay Ryan is at third. Kaysen Allen, an extra hitter tonight. Grady Hudson, the shortstop. Ava Bell is on the pitching mound tonight for Lexington as that pitch comes inside for ball one. Peyton Jose playing second. Nealon Daniels at his usual spot at first. Paxton Jose is in left field, and Eason Glaze rounding out the lineup as a designated hitter for Lexington. Another foul ball by Reynolds. And the count's still 1-2. Leadoff man battling for Lexington here in the top of the first inning. Pitch goes outside from Lowe. The count now even at 2-2. Another pitch down low, and after a 0-2 start for Cade Reynolds, and about 10 pitches into the first at-bat, count runs full, now 3-2 to the Lexington right fielder. Pitch goes high, and the leadoff man is on for Lexington with a free pass as Cade Reynolds trots down to first base.
Yeah, that was huge there for Reynolds to just keep battling in the batter's box and get on base early for Lexington.
So no outs, top of the first. Lexington with a man on, and up comes Griffin Williams playing in center field tonight for Lexington. And he swings through pitch one for strike one. Outside pitch, ball one. An even count for Griffin Williams. Carson Lowe steps back on the rubber, gets the sign. Here's his offering on the 1-1. Goes down low and away. Now a 2-1 count for Griffin Williams. Another down low pitch, and the count now 3-1 as Griffin Williams well ahead of Carson Lowe in this at-bat. Popped up and fouled away. Out of play into the trees behind the press box. Count once again runs full. It's now 3-2 to Griffin Williams. This time a dribbler down the first baseline, going to be scooped up by Hernandez. He taps first for out number 1 here in the top of the first inning. Reynolds advances up to second base. And a runner is in scoring position for Lexington with one away in the top of the first inning. Duncan Gorski getting a walk-up song here.
I like it.
As the left-handed hitter steps into the box. Actually waits for just a second as official timeout is called. Plate is wiped clean by the home plate umpire. And now first base umpire Jeff will come down and have a conversation with the home plate umpire. The officials are in the Lexington dugout. Not a clue what they're up to.
Looks like they're doing something with first base.
Yeah, they've taken the base off.
Maybe it was unlevel.
Might have come out of the ground a little bit as they're kind of hopping on it over there. And it looks like they got it figured out.
Now we're ready.
That's always the perfect sound to play in a time like that. The Jeopardy theme music is
classic.
Being pumped out inside of the park.
That's classic.
Everybody back in their spots, and Duncan Gorski steps back in the left-hand side of the batter's box. Cade Reynolds on second. Here's the pitch from Lowe. Goes outside for ball 1 to Duncan Gorski. One away here in the top of the first inning. No score between Goodlettsville and Lexington. Pitch from Lowe that time catches the outside corner on Gorski, and it's an even count, 1-1. Offering from Lowe, put into play right towards first. Hernandez scoops and tags for out number 2 here in the top of the first inning. Reynolds rounds third and will stay there. There's still a man on in scoring position for Lexington here in the top of the first inning. And up comes the cleanup man, Clay Ryan. Playing third base tonight. Went the majority of the elimination game last night on the mound against Columbia.
Yeah, and Ryan he's a big kid, Lewis.
Yeah, he's got a lot of power. Cade Reynolds lacing up the spikes. Now Ryan steps in.
Whoo!
Pitch comes in about knee height. It's called for a strike 1.
Ball had a nice break to it.
It did. Right down the middle from Lowe. 0-1 the count. This goes outside. Even up at 1-1. This one pops straight up in the air down the first base line and will sail out of play for strike number 2 on Clay Ryan. 2-away top of the first. Reynolds is on third base for Lexington. And a 1-2 count for Clay Ryan. The offering from Lowe is going to be put down the third baseline foul. Ryan will continue to battle with the 1-2 count. Once again, the 1-2 from Lowe this time goes up high. Count runs back even now, 2-2 to Ryan. This one popped up and will sail on the third base side out of the field of play. Over the wall. Count remains at 2-2.
So far, Lexington has had some long at-bats for their batters, Lewis.
Yes, they have.
They've been really making the pitcher work for it.
A couple of full counts, a 2-2 here for Clay Ryan. Pitch goes high on another full count here in the top of the first inning. Three-two pitch. Goes inside. Another man walks for Lexington. Now runners on the corners as Ryan trots down to first base. Case and Ryan will be the next man up after the meeting within the infield at the pitching mound. Looks like Coach Hernandez coming out to have a conversation with the Goodlettsville infield. Runners on the corners for Lexington with 2 away in the top of the first inning. Been a long top of the first.
That it has, Lewis. That it has.
He'll keep low out there.
Just got to calm low down, get him in the groove, finish this inning at the top of the first out for Goodlettsville.
Left-handed batter for Lexington. Cason Allen steps in. First pitch to him from low is a check swing, but right down the middle for strike one. 0-1 the count to Allen.
Ooh.
Right outside. Hitting that corner of the plate. Count now 1-1. It's a good miss.
Absolutely, Lewis. So that was a 50-50 call.
1-1 pitch. Turned on by Allen. Tipped away for strike two. Pitch from low, put into play, going towards second, and it's going to be over the arm of the second baseman for Goodlettsville. A run comes in for Lexington. They now lead it 1-0 in the top of the first inning. So an RBI for Cason Allen. As Lexington, the clear underdogs in this game against Goodlettsville, strike first in the top of the first. They lead it 1-0. Now comes a shortstop, Grady Hudson, usually the leadoff man for Lexington. Had a bit of an off night last night at the plate. He's now batting sixth in the lineup. He takes the first pitch. It goes high from low. It's 1-0 count for Grady Hudson. Outside corner that time from low, evens the count up, now 1-1. This one going to be popped up out into right field, and the grab is made at that point by Clive Stanton, number 20, for out number 3. 1-0, Lexington on top of Goodlettsville as we head to the bottom of the first inning. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Welcome back into Spring Hill, Tennessee, the 9 and 10-year-old state tournament championship. Right here on the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. Lexington and Goodlettsville from Teal Field inside of the Spring Hill Little League Complex. Lewis Maddox and Peyton Calvert on the call. The WKOM and WKRM Kennedy Broadcasting. 1-0 the score. Lexington on top of Goodlettsville as we enter the bottom of the first inning. And Lexington's lineup will go like this. Jack Ketron starts off at second base. Braxton Tuck is the third baseman. Jace Hernandez at first. Knox White the catcher. Xander Ebner is at shortstop. Alex Savage, Hudson Turner, Clive Stanton in right field. Carson Lowe at pitcher. Miles Hartman in left field. Caden Young in center field. And Maxwell Pacurar is an extra hitter in the lineup for Lexington. This is the second baseman, Jack Ketron, the leadoff man for Goodlettsville. A 1-0 count. Squares around a bunt. And a strike thrown by Ava Bell, who's starting on the mound for Lexington. So the count runs even now, 1-1. Pitch from Bell this time goes outside and gets by Gorski behind home plate. Count now 2-1.
And who said a girl can't pitch in an all-star baseball game, Lou? Because Bell, she's got some velocity.
And she's a fantastic fielder and a hitter. She's had a lot of hits this week as well. There's a strike right there by Bell. Runs the count back even, now 2-2. The Goodlettsville second baseman, number 13, Jack Ketron. Pitch goes outside. Count runs full, 3-2. Three-two pitch, well inside. It's a leadoff walk. Same situation in the top of the first as Lexington's Cade Reynolds walked to start off the ball game. This time it's Jack Ketron for Goodlettsville, and up comes the third baseman, Braxton Tuck, wearing number 42, the left-handed hitter for Goodlettsville. One on bottom of the first. Pitch from Bell is outside to Tuck for ball one. One-0 pitch from Bell, another one outside. Tuck now ahead in the count, 2-0. Jack Ketron on first base. Another outside pitch, and the count runs to 3-0 for Braxton Tuck. Throw down to first base. As Ketron gets back on time. Bell comes set. Here's her 3-0 offering, and it goes inside. It's 2 walks to lead things off in the bottom of the first for Goodlettsville. Now comes the first baseman, Jace Hernandez. Right, number 00, and that quickly. There will be a meeting on the mound between Wes Daniels and his 10U All-Star team from Lexington. It's a quick one as Bell remains on the mound. 2 walks to open up the bottom of the first inning.
Not an ideal start for Lexington on defense. You do not want to put these Goodlettsville players on the bases and have an opportunity to score, because they can score
a lot,
and they will.
Here's Jace Hernandez. Right side batter's box for Goodlettsville. First pitch from Bell. Goes high for ball 1. One offering from Bell goes inside, and the count now 2-0. Two on for Goodlettsville, bottom of the first inning. Pitch from Bell, this time inside corner, strike 1. It's a 2-1 count now for Hernandez. Two-one pitch. It's called low. It's a 3-1 count for Hernandez. Three-one pitch from Bell. Skips across the plate. It's 3 walks to start off the game. And the bases are loaded for Goodlettsville with no outs in the bottom of the first. Now Coach Wes Daniels will come back out. And it looks like they're going to make a change on the mound as Ava Bell, a short stint here in the bottom of the first.
She just couldn't find her groove.
And it looks like Grady Hudson will be on the mound, taking over for Lexington. When we return, bottom of the first inning, Lexington on top 1-0. But threat coming from Goodlettsville. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Back in Spring Hill, Tennessee, Grady Hudson now on the mound for Lexington. Bases loaded for Goodlettsville here in the bottom of the first inning with no outs. Hudson's first pitch goes behind the legs of Knox White, the catcher. 1-0 the count. Things get ugly for Lexington here if they don't start putting the ball in the strike zone. Time call, it looks like, to fix something on the scoreboard. This counts 2-0, right?
Yes, sir.
I think they had that one at 1-1. Can't see it, but that's just what I'd guess because that was a close miss right there from Hudson.
See if Hudson can find his groove and get Lexington out of this pickle here,
That's what they'll need.
where things could get ugly and get ugly in a hurry.
Another time taken this time by Goodlettsville as Coach Ketron walks down for Goodlettsville. Grady Hudson steps back on the rubber to face off against Knox White. 2-0 is the count. Eventually we'll get a pitch from Lexington here. Their inside pitch, the count now 3-0 for White. One more ball will walk in a run for Goodlettsville and tie this ball game up in the bottom of the first inning. It's a 4-pitch walk by Grady Hudson. A run walks in. The game's now tied 1-1 between Goodlettsville and Lexington here in the bottom of the first. And Gorski will come out to have a conversation with Grady Hudson.
Yeah, Lewis, Lexington so far really, really needs to get it together on the mound, or like I said before, we could see a run rule.
Yeah, they've lost a substantial part of their what you'd call ace pitching for Lexington. Clay Ryan and Duncan Gorski being the two guys that have been the mainstays on the mound for them throughout this entire tournament. I believe both of those guys are ineligible tonight. Just another low ball comes in from Hudson. It's a 1-0 count now for the shortstop, Xander Ebner. Pitch comes in low again. It's a 2-0 count. Pitch from Hudson, this time put into play, going over the head of Reynolds, now playing shortstop and into the outfield. Jose will bring it back in, and a throw down to home plate as Hernandez comes in. Will not be in time. 2-run score for Goodlettsville. It's now 3-1. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. Still with no outs in the bottom of the first inning and still with 2 on. Wouldn't call them quick runs for Goodlettsville, but I'd call them easy runs.
Absolutely.
As bases loaded up with no outs. A run was walked in, and that hit right there from Xander Evner drove in 2 more. It's now 3-1 Goodlettsville. Strike thrown this time by Hudson. To a designated hitter for Goodlettsville, it's Alex Savage. Ball comes in low from Hudson. Count even 1-1. It's the shortstop Ebner on first. Knox White, the catcher, at second base. No outs, bottom of the first inning. Pitch goes in outside. Count now 2-1. Pitch from Hudson, once again outside. Count 3-1 to Alex Savage. And a low ball 4. It's a 5-pitch walk. This time to Alex Savage, and the bases load up once again for Goodlettsville, still with no outs in the bottom of the first inning. Now comes number 23, Hudson Turner. Another meeting on the mound for Lexington. And it looks like they're going to make another change. Paxton Jose will come in from left field. Looks like he'll take over on the mound. We'll take another timeout. 3-1, Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. No outs in the bottom of the first. We'll return right after this. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM and WKOM, has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is approximately 18 by 18, and each includes a closet-type storage area. Included are utilities, Wi-Fi, and communal break area. Contact Station Manager Clayton Harris at 931-626-3131.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price, along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
Back in Spring Hill, Tennessee, the 9 and 10-year-old state tournament from Teal Field inside of the Spring Hill Little League Complex. It's the third pitcher for Lexington that we've seen here in the bottom of the first inning. Started with Ava Bell. We went to Grady Hudson, who's now playing short for Lexington, and now we're on Paxton Jose, who's on the mound now for Lexington, trying to find some type of strike zone, as it's a 3-1 Goodlettsville lead with no outs in the bottom of the first. Bases are loaded for the All-Stars from Gville, undefeated in this tournament, and looking the part here in the state championship game against Lexington. Still early. It's a good start for Goodlettsville as a strike comes in from Jose. It's an 0-1 count as they throw back over to first base. Tagged by Daniels, not in time on Savage. Count 0-1 to Hudson Turner as the pitch comes inside. Turner has to duck under it. Count now 1-1. One pitch. Goes high and inside, but it's turned on by Turner. He's now down in the count, 1-2. 1-2 pitch is going to be fouled away, straight back and out of play. Count remains 1-2 for Goodlettsville's Hudson Turner wearing the number 23. It's Knox White on third, Xander Evner on second, and Alex Savage on first base for Goodlettsville. Once again, the 1-2, this time popped up straight in the air. Jose is under it and makes the grab. Lexington finally with an out on the board here in the bottom of the first inning.
Maybe that'll give them a little bit of life and a little bit of juice going forward.
They're hoping so. One away in the bottom of the first inning. And up comes the right fielder, Clive Stanton. Made the grab in right field on the pop-up for out number 3 in the top of the first inning. Pitch goes high and outside. 1-0 the count. One-0 pitch put into play. It's a dribbler over to second base, and it's dropped.
No.
It was dropped by Peyton Hosea, the second baseman. So a run comes in and scores. It's now 4-1 as Knox White comes in for Goodlettsville. And an opportunity to have 2 outs and in the inning right there for Lexington turns into no outs and a run scored for Goodlettsville.
That was just very unfortunate for Lexington.
Jose thought it was in his glove. And it dropped out. Here's a shot right up the middle. Going into center field. It's bobbled by Williams there. And another run scores for Goodlettsville. Bases remain loaded. It's now 5-1. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. They pushed the lead out to 4. Still 1 away, bottom of the first inning. So that shot that time by Carson Lowe, the pitcher. And up comes Miles Hartman, the left fielder for Goodlettsville. First pitch from Jose comes in high and inside for ball 1. Savage moves up to third base. Stanton now on second, and it's Carson Lowe on first for Goodlettsville. Pitch goes outside from Jose. And the count now 2-0 to Miles Hartman, the left fielder for Goodlettsville. Pitch from Jose, high and away. Count now 3-0. Pitch right down the middle for strike 1. For the moment, holds off another walked-in run. Offering going to be pushed out into center field. It'll stop right next to second base, and Grady Hudson will make the grab for out number 2 in the bottom of the first inning. Up comes the center fielder, Caden Young. As Hartman will come over and pinch run for Carson Lowe at first base with 2 away. Caden Young wearing number 5 steps in for Goodlettsville. Base is still loaded. 2 away in the bottom of the first inning. This one going to be popped up and sent out into right field, and it will get there. 2 runs will score for Goodlettsville. They push the lead up to 7-1. As Savage and Stanton come in and score for Goodlettsville. And another 2 in scoring position. A 2 RBI hit for Young, as the players now for Lexington will hold a meeting of their own at the mound.
Yeah, early on in the game, it just looks like Goodlettsville is the team that everyone thought they were. Dominant and just well coached. and they play hard. And Lexington just having some difficulty matching what the product that Goodlettsville has brought here today.
Seems to be that way right now. Here's Maxwell Pacurar. Pitch goes outside from Jose. 1-0 count. Pacurar swings through pitch 2, and the count now even at 1-1. One pitch going to be shot out into right center field, and we'll get down for another knock. Caden Young rounds third base and will come in and score the 9th run for Goodlettsville. As Pacurar rounds second and heads over to third base where he'll be safe. Not really an error right there, just a good shot. It ends up being a 2 RBI triple for Maxwell Pacurar. 9-1 Goodlettsville in the bottom of the first. And they've officially batted around in the first inning of play. Back around to number 13, the second baseman, Jack Ketron, for Goodlettsville. And that pitch catches the outside corner from Jose. 0-1 count to Ketron. Ketron 0 for 1 with a walk here in this same inning. Pitch comes in inside. Count 1-1 to the second baseman, Jack Ketron. Pitch from Jose, sent out into center field. Williams is under it, but he won't be able to get there in time. It's a single for Ketron and another RBI. The lead stretches out to 9. It's 10-1 Goodlettsville in the bottom of the first inning.
The bats are on fire for Goodlettsville.
The bats are batting.
That they are.
Back up is the lefty, Braxton Tuck. This one sent out into right field. And luckily for Lexington, in foul territory. 0-1 the count for Tuck, the third baseman. Pitch from Jose. This one a dribbler down the first base line, scooped up by Daniels in fair play territory, and he tags the bag for out number 3. It's a 10-run bottom of the first for Goodlettsville. They lead it 10-1 over Lexington as we head to the top of the second inning. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Carson Lowe back on the mound for Goodlettsville as we start the second inning of play. 10-1 the score. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. Lewis Maddox and Peyton Calvert on the call for the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. Goodlettsville with a 10-1 lead after one inning of play. And they are looking the part here in the state title game against Lexington. There's been some shifting in the infield.
If it keeps going this way, Goodlettsville will stamp their ticket to North Carolina in the region tournament.
Grab is made, and the throw over to first base is in time for out one, as Ava Bell put one in play towards short. And the grab and the throw over was Xander Evner from his shortstop position. Jack Ketron now playing at third base, and it's Miles Hartman at second. Maxwell Pacurar now in center field for Goodlettsville. And Hudson Turner is in left. 2 quick strikes. On Peyton Jose. Second baseman for Lexington. Here's the 0-2 pitch right down the middle as Jose watched it go by. It's a punch out for Lowe and out number 2 here in the top of the second.
Lowe is making quick work of Lexington.
Yes, he is. Out comes the first baseman, Nealon Daniels, for his first plate appearance of the night here in the top of the second inning. Pitch from Lowe comes in low and away for ball one. A 1-0 count to Daniels. Strike thrown that time by Lowe. A slight check swing by Daniels that time, but didn't go around. Still a strike. It's a 1-1 count. Swings through on the 1-1. Strike 2. 2 away, top of the second, a 1-2 count. The offering from Lowe comes in, going to be sent out, and the grab is going to be made by the third baseman, Xander Evner, for out number 3. And Goodlettsville sits down Lexington in the top of the second in order. They lead at 10-1 over Lexington as we head to the bottom of the second inning. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
Do you want to be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you want to taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
He shoots, and he scores!
Jace Hernandez will lead off for Goodlettsville here in the bottom of the second inning. Lewis Maddox and Peyton Calvert on the call for the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. Paxton Jose still the man on the mound for Lexington as they trailed this ball game 10-1 here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch from Jose, put right back to him. He scoops it up, and throw over to first is in time to Daniels for out one.
That was
a good start for Lexington.
Yeah, that was a great stop there by Jose on the mound.
Yes, it was.
Ball shot off like a cannon off the bat.
One away, bottom of the second. Up comes Knox White. Second at bat with a catcher from Goodlettsville. Pitch from Jose comes in high and outside. It's a 1-0 count for White. Inside pitch that time, and White took a chance on it. Swings through for strike one. It's a 1-1 count. Pitch from Jose this time turned on and sent out into left field.
Wow.
Reynolds misses the ball. It'll roll all the way back to the wall. White rounding first and will get to second and be held up there. It's a double for Knox White, and a man is in scoring position for Goodlettsville with one away in the bottom of the second inning. And up comes the third baseman now, Xander Evner. Started at shortstop, has been shifted over to third. In the field for Goodlettsville. First pitch to him is fouled away, straight back for strike one. A 1 offering from Jose goes up high. Count now 1-1 to Xander Evner. Another foul ball, straight back once again. The count 1-2. Knox White on second for Goodlettsville. One away in the bottom of the second inning, 10-1. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington here in the state championship game. Outside pitch brings the count back to even now, 2-2 to Evner. Pitch from Jose this time turned out into right field, and the grab is made by Easton Glaze, who's playing out there now. Now 2 away in the bottom of the second. So definitely not as much offensive production to this point by Goodlettsville. So Evner will come out to second base to pinch run for the catcher, Knox White, with 2 away. As Alex Savage will come up to the plate to bat for Goodlettsville. Pitch from Jose outside corner for strike one to Savage. This time the pitch sinks in from about 10 feet in the air. Now throw down to second base. It'll scoot out into center field. As Evner almost took off to third, stays put.
That was a tremendous breaking ball from Jose. Whether intentional or not, it was a good one.
Pretty much just a lob.
Oh,
It comes in for strike. 2 on Savage. This time popped up and sent into foul territory, and Nealon Daniels makes the grab right in front of his own dugout for out number 3. 10-1 still the score as we head to the top of the third. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. Want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Welcome back into Spring Hill, Tennessee. Lewis Maddox and Peyton Calvert on the call for the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. 10-1 the score. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington as we enter the top of the third inning of play from Teal Field inside of the Spring Hill Little League Complex. Goodlettsville looking like they're going to take home a state title tonight. Still early in the ball game, top of the third inning. But the pitching for Lexington has just been exhausted throughout this state tournament, and they don't have a lot left. Goodlettsville, on the other hand, has had a couple of days of rest and have not lost a game in this state tournament and look the part right now as an undefeated team here in the state of Tennessee. Carson Lowe still on the mound for Lexington, and a ball's going to be put into play right here by Jose, right back towards Lowe. The throw over to Hernandez at first is well in time for out number one in the top of the third. And finally for Lexington, they reach the bottom of their lineup. Eason Glaze now playing in right field. Started as an extra hitter, will pop one out into right field. But in foul territory, an 0-1 count for Glaze. Another strike coming down from Lowe. Right down the middle that time, and it's an 0-2 count for Glaze. On the way top of the third, here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's swung through by Glaze. He goes down swing, but it's another punch out for Lowe. There's now two away in the top of the third for Goodlettsville. Back around to the top of the lineup, it's number 3, the right fielder, Cade Reynolds. Started in right field, has since shifted into short and is now playing in left. Through all the pitching changes for Lexington, he takes ball one right there from Lowe. It's a 1-0 count. Right down the middle, belt high strike from Lowe on Reynolds. Count is now even 1-1. This time going just under the bottom part of that strike zone. Count now 2-1 to Reynolds. Two away top of the third, no one on for Lexington. The pitch comes in outside.
That was a great miss there.
It was. 3-1 the count to Reynolds. And Lowe will step off the rubber. Another outside pitch at the 5-pitch walk for Carson Lowe. And Reynolds trots down to first. One man on for Lexington here in the top of the third with two away. Second man in the lineup, Griffin Williams, the center fielder, has been in that spot for the duration of the game for Lexington. Pitch from Lowe this time popped up and sent out into left field. The grab is going to be made at that point by Hartman for out number 3. Still 10-1 as we enter the bottom of the third. Lexington trailing to Goodlettsville in the state championship game. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'd be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Welcome back into Spring Hill, Tennessee. 10-1 the score here in the bottom of the third inning. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. Paxton Jose still on the mound for Lexington. This leadoff man, Hudson Turner, takes ball one. Low and inside, it's a 1-0 count. 6 runs right here from Goodlettsville will end the night. I'm sure Goodlettsville wouldn't be happy about that, or would be happy about that. Lexington would not be happy about that.
Yeah, Goodlettsville can get a little more rest and head on to North Carolina.
Swing through right there from Turner for a strike. Count 2-1 to Hudson Turner. Inside, and it goes off his back. So a free pass over to first base. The leadoff man is on for Goodlettsville here in the bottom of the third. Peyton Jose, the second baseman, prior to the start of the bottom of the third, was about ready to get the throw down to second base and turned around, wasn't paying attention when Gorski threw it down and went off his head. He's okay, but he was taken out of the lineup, is sitting in the dugout, and Cade Reynolds is now playing second base. Clive Stanton up right now for Goodlettsville. It's a pitch from Jose, comes in inside. Pitch from Hosea once again outside. Count 1-1. Another high and inside pitch. Count now 2-1 to Stanton. Turner, the lone man on for Goodlettsville on first. No outs in the bottom of the third inning. It's a 9-run lead for Goodlettsville over Lexington. Pitch right down the middle, fouled away. Now a 2-2 count for Clive Stanton. Two pitch is fouled away once again. We'll stay at 2-2. That time straight back on the first base side. Offering from Jose on the full count pitch, gets by Gorski. And the first two up for Goodlettsville are on with no outs in the bottom of the third inning. Wes Daniels going to have a conversation with the entire infield here at the mound for Lexington. And Cade Reynolds will take over on the mound as Paxton Jose will move back to second base. We'll take a quick timeout. No outs in the bottom of the third inning. 10-1, Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, but they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Back in Spring Hill, Tennessee, Cade Reynolds now the man on the mound for Lexington. Fourth pitcher of the night, and we're only in the third inning of play. That tells you kind of the situation that Lexington has found themselves in here in the state title game against Goodlettsville, and the score reflects that as well. It's 10-1, Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. With 2 men on here in the bottom of the third and no outs. Carson Lowe, the first man to face off against Reynolds. First offering from Reynolds, high and outside. 1-0 count to Lowe. This time, pitch right down the middle from Reynolds. Lowe takes it for strike one, a 1-1 count. To the pitcher for Goodlettsville, Carson Lowe. Another outside pitch. Two-one offering from Reynolds. Right down the middle, even count once again. Now 2-2 to Carson Lowe. And Lowe swings through. It's a punch out for Cade Reynolds. And his first batter faced, one away here in the bottom of the third.
It's a good sign for Lexington. Maybe they finally found their groove on the mound and can get some outs here and stretch this game out.
Miles Hartman now up for Goodlettsville. Pitch goes in the dirt. 1-0 count to Hartman. This one fouled away. It was a good pitch that time from Reynolds. Fouled straight back by Hartman. 1-1 count. One goes down low, just missing bottom part of that strike zone. Down now 2-1. Miles Hartman for Goodlettsville. This time pops straight up. And we'll go out of play on the first base side. Count now 2-2. Two-two pitch outside. The count runs full. Now a 3-2. Miles Hartman with 2 on and 1 away in the bottom of the third. Payoff pitch from Reynolds is going to be sent out into left field and will bounce foul. Stay at 3-2. That was a big shot.
Absolutely, Lewis. Got me out of my seat.
Payoff pitch once again inside, ball 4, and the bases load up for Goodlettsville with 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Number 5, Caden Young will be next up. And the first man up for Goodlettsville with the bases loaded in the bottom of the third inning. Pitch from Reynolds going to be sent out into center field and bouncing in front of Williams as a run comes in and scores. Lead has been stretched to 10 for Goodlettsville. It's an RBI single for Caden Young. Coming in and scoring that run was Hudson Turner from third base, and the bases remain loaded for Goodlettsville. Only 1 away in the bottom of the third. It's now 11-1. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. And down to the bottom of the lineup, Maxwell Pacurar. Pitch to Pacurar goes upstairs. 1-0 count. This time pushed off the inner part of the bat by Pacurar. Fouled away out of play for strike 1. Sinker right there from Reynolds, a good pitch. Swinging through was Pacurar. It's now a 1-2 count. One-two from Reynolds, way up high. Once again, an even count, now 2-2. Goodlettsville's Pacurar. Two and two pitch is going to be fouled away and sent straight back and out of play. So we'll stay at 2-2. Bases loaded for Goodlettsville. 1 away in the bottom of the third inning. Up 11-1 on Lexington here in the state title game. There's a 2-2 pitch, goes down low, and once again the count runs full. Payoff pitch from Reynolds is called strike on the inside corner. Punch out for Reynolds, now 2 away in the bottom of the third. That one was interesting.
Yeah, it looked a bit inside to me as well, but...
Got a battle with 2 strikes on you.
Absolutely. If anything's close, got to be swinging.
Jack Ketron back up, top of the lineup for Goodlettsville. Fouls away, first pitch from Reynolds. And is down 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Reynolds, goes down low and away. Count even at 1-1. Bases still loaded for Goodlettsville. A 10-run lead on top of Lexington. But 2 away now in the bottom of the third. High pitch from Reynolds this time. As Ketron works ahead now 2-1. Two-one offering from Reynolds, swung through by Ketron. Count back to even 2-2. Inside pitch off the inner ankle of Ketron. So a free pass to first base, and a run will walk in. Clive Stanton comes in and pushes the lead out to 11. It's now 12-1. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. And the walk-off run comes to the plate. It's Braxton Tuck. If Tuck comes around and scores in this inning, that will be the end of the ball game. Outside corner, strike one from Reynolds. 0-1 count to Tuck, still 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Lexington vying for another opportunity to walk up to the plate. Pitch comes in inside. It's blocked up by Gorski. Count even at 1-1. Outside pitch, 2-1 now to Tuck. Pitch from Reynolds, sent out into right center field. It'll be scooped up at that point. It's bobbled in the outfield. 2 runs will come around and score. It's now 14-1. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. 2 RBI single from Braxton Tuck, and there will be another meeting on the mound for Lexington. Runners on the corners now for Goodlettsville. And there will be another change on the mound. It's 14-1, Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. We'll take a quick timeout here in the bottom of the third inning. 2 away. Lexington trying to push this into the top of the fourth inning. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com. Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Welcome back into Spring Hill, Tennessee. Eason Glaze now on the mound for Lexington. 2 away in the bottom of the third. Runners on the corners for Goodlettsville. 2 more runs wraps up the ball game and will claim a state title for Goodlettsville here in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Jace Hernandez, the first man up to face off against Glaze, and he's hitting the back on pitch number 1 and will trot down to first.
And the cleanup man coming up next for Goodlettsville.
Yes.
This is not
what the doctor ordered for Lexington.
No, not at all.
Knox White, the catcher, first pitch to him goes outside. Now the 1-0 offering from Glaze is going to be popped up and sent right towards Clay Ryan. And he makes the grab right there, securing a 4th inning of play. It's 14-1. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. We'll be back with the top of the 4th inning. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Top of the 4th inning from Spring Hill, Tennessee. Duncan Gorski will lead things off for Lexington. Down by 13, 14-1, the Goodlettsville lead here in the state title game. Lewis Maddox and Peyton Calvert for the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. First pitch from low goes in just a little outside for ball 1. Gorski's been behind home plate for the duration of the state title game as a strike comes in from low, evening out the count. Now 1-1. To Duncan Gorski. Pitch from low, sent straight up skyward. Under it is Caden Young, and he makes the grab for out number 1 here in the top of the 4th.
From my perspective, that looked like that had a chance to leave the ballpark.
If he pushed it straight out farther, absolutely. Had the power under it, but just went straight up. Now that was the third baseman and the cleanup man for Lexington. It's Clay Ryan. First pitch from low comes in high. No count to Ryan. This time a low and away pitch from low. That one got away from him. Count now 2-0. Pitch. Right down the middle, knee-high strike. Carson Lowe. Count now 2-1 to Clay Ryan. This one put into play, going towards third. It's going to be scooped up by Tuck. The throw over to first is off the mark to Hernandez. And a man is on for Lexington here in the top of the 4th inning. Up comes Cason Allen with one away in the top of the fourth inning and a man on for Lexington. They trail at Goodlettsville 14-1 here in the state title game. Pitch on the inside corner is swung through by Allen. And he's down 0-1. The pitch right down the middle, a fastball from low. Swung through by Allen, and he's down now 0-2. One away on the top of the fourth, and a man on for Lexington.
That last pitch had some heat on it.
0-2 from low, comes in high. Count now 1-2. One-two offering from Carson Lowe goes off of the outside elbow of Cason Allen, and he'll trot down to first. Two on for Lexington with one away in the top of the fourth inning as Grady Hudson comes up. Pitch right down the middle from Lowe for strike one. This one put into play, shooting towards short. It's going to be scooped up by Ebner. And he gets the out at second. Two away now in the top of the fourth inning. They hold it right there.
Great stop there by Ebner.
Runners on the corners now for Lexington. Two away in the top of the fourth. Now comes Ava Bell. We believe the game could end right here. This might be Lexington's final out. If the 10 after 4 run rule is in play, Goodlettsville won't have to bat in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch comes in low from Lowe. The count's 1-0.
Dr. Seuss.
Without even trying. 1-0 offering. Who's in outside. Ava Bell ahead in the count now 2-0 for Lexington. Ryan on third, Grady Hudson on first base for Lexington as a strike comes down from Lowe. Bell takes, and it's a 2-1 count. Inside pitch. Count runs to 3-1. Carson Lowe will step off. Head of the 3-1 pitch. And an inside ball will send Ava Bell over to first base, and the bases are now loaded for Lexington, and that will bring out Coach Hernandez for Goodlettsville to have a conversation with his infield. They'll keep Carson Lowe on the dirt. It's 14-1, Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. Two away in the top of the fourth and a swing through right here. By Peyton Jose. 0-1 the count, puts one into play, and it's going to shoot out into left field and picked up at that point. One run will come in and score. Ryan cuts the lead down to 12. Bases remain loaded. Still with 2 away in the top of the 4th inning. And up comes Nealon Daniels. Grady Hudson now on third. It's Ava Bell at second. Peyton Jose at first base. RBI single for Jose. Daniels checks on a high ball 1. Pitch from low on the outside corner for strike 1. Even count for Nealon Daniels. One offering goes low and away. 2-1 the count. Bases loaded for Lexington, down by 12 in the top of the 4th with 2 away. This one tapped in the field of play, and it's going to drop right in front. Throw over to first base is not in time. Another run scores for Lexington. They cut the lead down to 11. As Daniels beats out the throw.
And the
as
catcher,
maybe the shortest pop fly I've ever seen in my life.
And the catcher thought he threw him out at first. He was celebrating as Lexington scored another run.
Off the eye test, I thought the throw was in time to first base.
It looked good from here. It definitely looked in time.
And now another conversation on the mound for Goodlettsville, and it looks like they will make a change this time. Great outing today from Carson Lowe. It looks like Jack Ketron going to be the man to try and take Goodlettsville the rest of the way. 2 away in the top of the 4th inning. Goodlettsville on top by 11, 14-3 the score. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Network.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM and WKOM, has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is approximately 18 by 18, and each includes a closet-type storage area. Included are utilities, Wi-Fi, and communal break area. Contact Station Manager Clayton Harris at 931-626-3131.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price, along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
Welcome back into Spring Hill, Tennessee. It is Jack Ketron now on the mound for Goodlettsville. Bases loaded for Lexington with 2 away on the top of the 4th. 14-3 is the score, and it's an 11-run lead for Goodlettsville. In search of one more out, close out the ball game. We think.
We're pretty positive though.
We think it's 10 after 4. Don't know if there's any rule changes for all-star games in those scenarios, but we'll find out momentarily, maybe, unless 2 more runs come in for Lexington as that pitch from Ketron comes in low for ball 1. Paxton Jose, there's a strike from Ketron on the outside corner. Counts now even at 1-1. 1-1 pitch is right down the middle. 1-2 count for Paxton Jose. Lexington seemingly down to their final strike. Wind in the delivery from Ketron inside. Over the head of Jose. Count now even 2-2. Bases loaded, top of the fourth, 2 away for Lexington. Here's the 2-2. Put into play, shooting towards third, and will get out into left field. And the out is made on the throw back in. On second base, Daniels is tagged out, and that's the ball game. Goodlettsville is the 9 and 10-year-old state tournament champions.
I'm in disbelief.
Unconventional fashion. As a run does come in and score. Final score, 14-4. Goodlettsville, the state champion winners. And the runner-up, Lexington. What a finish right there.
Only in Little League.
Throw came in from Hudson Turner to second base. Looked like they'd have to play for at least another at-bat. The throw in from left field to second. Force out on Nealon Daniels at that point was the final nail in the coffin. Great effort by Lexington there in the top of the fourth to try and continue this game on and make it a game, which they did, really.
Yeah.
Would have had an opportunity to push it into the bottom of the fourth right there with one more run. The bases still would have been loaded. But the force out at second on Nealon Daniels was out number 3, and Goodlettsville wins the state championship. Once again, the final score, 14-4. Goodlettsville on top of Lexington. That's going to do it for our coverage here on the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. I want to thank all the businesses that sponsored and made this broadcast possible throughout the week, all of the broadcasts, and all of our people back at the station and in Jeremy and Oklahoma. Clayton, Drake for commenting on the broadcast, Peyton Calvert for running our board and calling a lot of these games for this tournament. Also for Clayton Harris managing all of us and trying to keep everything under control. Once again, the final score, Goodlettsville 14, Lexington 4. Goodlettsville crowned the 10U state champions here from Spring Hill, Tennessee. Thanks most of all for you, the listener, for tuning in to the Front Porch Sports Radio Network. For Lewis Maddox and Peyton Calvert, saying so long from Spring Hill, Tennessee.